djblake.com.
Hello and welcome to another episode of Hashtag Everyday PB&J. I'm your host, DJ Blake. I am so excited, or I should say, I was so excited to get on here and talk to you because I thought I was going to be able to make fun of my girlfriend, Melissa. But it turns out I might be the one getting made fun of. We're talking cobwebs and spiderwebs, baby. Plus, got another old school burned CD from my, here, let me do this, from one of my cases that I've been taking you through. We're just slowly going through all the burned CDs. And this week, this one's called Nada Model. And we're going to be putting that on Spotify. So without further ado, hopefully you have a PB&J ready. Of course I do. It's time for Everyday PB&J. Cheers. Here we go. Let's do this. Well, before we get into cobwebs versus spiderwebs, let me just give you an update. I did my first triathlon last weekend. That's right. I went over to Petersburg, just outside of Springfield, and did the Pioneer Sprint Triathlon. It was a 300 meter, I believe, 300 yard, one of those swim in the pool over there, a 13-mile bike, and a 5K run. I did the fastest swim that I had done, which was awesome. Then I got out on the bike, and I thought I was just cruising right along. 6.5 miles out. Turn around to come back. Headwind. Hello! Took a lot longer to get back in. And then I'm a slow runner. So long story short, I finished. I'm filming this, so today's Thursday. That race was last Saturday. And I can just now not have any pain in my hamstrings. So I really need to work on the hamstring strength. I am already scheduled to do another one in St. Louis in the fall because I signed up for that last year and they just roll you over. But I might do the local one here at Lake Springfield in July. I'll keep you posted, all right? Now on to the good stuff. Well, I thought it was going to be good stuff. Thought I was going to come on here and we were all going to have a good laugh at my girlfriend, Melissa. It's always a good time. So here's what went down. Yesterday, I helped Melissa take out to her mom's house 2 little kittens, all right? And they were found like at Melissa's office at her work. And so instead of, them going to animal control, her mom's like, hey, I'll take them. We can keep them out here at the farmhouse. So we take them out and they're in the indoor porch area. We drop them off. And as we're getting ready to leave, Melissa was like, oh, Mom, you've got some cobwebs up there by a shelf or something, because she had just cleaned, and Melissa was like, oh, you missed a few cobwebs. Or spiderwebs. Melissa said, you've got a couple spiderwebs up there. And Melissa's mom and I, we were like, no, those are cobwebs. And she's like, what's the difference? They're spiderwebs. And I was like, being all smart alecky as I am, I was like, spiders make spider webs and cobwebs are made by, and I stopped for a minute and I looked at her mom and I'm like, I don't know, just like dust. Like cobwebs are just like dust that you see that accumulates, like dust bunnies and stuff. And Melissa was like, and her mom agreed with me. So it was 2 against 1. And Melissa's like, oh, I was today years old when I realized that there's a difference between spiderwebs and cobwebs. So I was all ready to make fun of her today, boy. I was all ready to have a good laugh. And then I got out my laptop just to make sure I wasn't making a fool of myself. Looked up the definition of both spiderwebs and cobwebs. And the definitions are pretty much the same. Let me just, let me pull it up real quick just so I don't say it wrong. Because I would not want to do that. Here's what we got. Spiderweb, noun, a web made by a spider. Right. Now, cobweb, I was thinking, web formed by dust accumulation. Nope. Cobweb, noun, a spider's web, old and covered with dust. Dang it. She wins and she didn't even mean to win. Melissa's mom and I are wrong. So, I don't know about you, but now I can say I was today years old when I found out that a cobweb is just an old spider web with dust. Maybe I'm the only one. Hit me up in the comments below on whatever social media or on the YouTube, if you're watching on YouTube, in the comments below. Did you know that a cobweb was just an old dusty spider web? Because I didn't. I just thought it was dust that accumulated and just kind of, you got a fan on and it just kind of hangs there. Maybe I'm the silly one. I don't know. But Melissa wins again. Melissa wins again. Cobwebs versus spiderwebs. I lost. And I'm a man to admit that. All right. Let's have some fun with the new, it's called NADA model. NADA model. The reason why, do you remember a little band from the mid-90s, 96 I believe, called Nada Surf? They had a hit single called Popular. It was pretty popular, I must say, no pun intended. So that's where the title of this came. So yeah, I was looking through and checking out some of the dates, and lots of these are, that mid to late 90s. We've got Perfect Circle on here, some Ben Harper. Eagle Eye Cherry. Little known fact about Eagle Eye Cherry, his birthday was last week. Eagle Eye Cherry is not a band, it's one guy. I had no idea until last week. We've got some Everclear on here. Filter, Guns N' Roses, Local H with Copacetic, a great song. Oasis, Semisonic, with that Closing Time, classic song when bars are closing, But that is on the Nada model playlist, which the link to that will be in the description, up, down, on the sides, wherever. You'll see it. You'll see it. So that's what I've got for you today. Thank you very much for hanging out for Everyday PB&J. I'm DJ Blake. I'll be back next week. And bring your PB&J. BYO PB&J. Bring your own PB&J. Have a good one. I'm out. Later.